Alright, so hello guys, this is Angel Zero Gaming, and today we'll be playing the Sammy's Dating Simulator. I'm just gonna basically read everything, and I'm gonna try to voice act whatever the text is. So yeah, guess it's going to be fun. It's my first time trying this, so yeah, hope to all the viewers, I hope you guys enjoy. So let's read the chats first. So hey guys, hi, I'm Verno. Hey, I'm Angel Zero Gaming. Hey chat, hey streamer, yo purple 7, I think. So yeah, okay, so what's up? Doing fine. It's a slow Sunday night here where I'm from, but yeah, let's spice things up a little. It's play in heat. It's something that, you know, we all love here, pretty sure. So yeah, oh wait, just to make sure, we'll have to see if the H content is off. So yeah, it's off. My OCD is gonna kill me every time I play this. I have to make things sure. I have to make things sure that everything is YouTube friendly. So, without further ado, let's get into the dating game. You can just read it as purple. Okay, purple. Alright. Dating. Okay, Sammy is winking at me now. And wait, I just have to adjust my mic. I hope you guys can hear me though. So just let me know in the chat if the volume is off, or if there's something wrong with the balancing of the game volume and the microphone volume. So yeah, let's go for the intro first. Right. In this job, it's not unusual for the higher-ups to send you to 1 or 2 different facilities in a day. Staff are expected to be flexible. Alright, Mike's alright? Okay. Missed your last live stream? It's fine, man. The important thing is you're here and you're having fun. So that's okay. More live streams to come, dude. Alright. It is, however, unusual to be requested to attend a meeting with Prinny at the old Diamond Straits Executive Building. I've been in the security office, I've been at the lucky 69. Nice, 69, nice. But this is the first time I even get to come close to this place. I don't know much about it, but I do know that only some of the highest paying clients get access. You know what? My mic is a bit far from my mouth. Not really used to it, so yeah, one moment. Alright. So, guess I'm moving up in the world. I hope all of us do. We move up. As much as I want to take a moment to pat myself on the back, I have an appointment to keep. I have to rush out of my room to get to the tram. First impressions are important, and I'd hate for mine to be late. I'm ushered to the elevator on arrival and ride it up what feels like endless floors before finally arriving at the reception. I find Prinny sitting at the desk, fiddling with her fancy stylus pen she carries with her wherever she goes, and staring intently at the tablet in her hands. She only looks up from the screen when the elevator doors close behind me. Her expressions remains blank, almost disinterested for a few moments, and then her customer service experience kicks in.
Well, how do you do, sir?
Oh, how do you do, Prinny? She's adorable! Good to see you finally made it up here. Seems like she knows what I'm here for. That's good, because I have no idea. Word around town is you got yourself a ticket. A what? Her smile widens. It would appear I went from amusing to cute.
Let me explain for you.
Alright. Here in Diamond Straits, we got a little dating service. I help run that. For the employees? For the girls, dummy. It's how corporations show their appreciation for the hard work those gals put in. But what does this have to do with me? Do I have to, like, supervise them while they're on dates? I can see her suppressing a laugh. I appreciate the attempt.
You're lucky you're cute, hun.
No, you don't have to protect them. Oh boy, yeah? Oh boy. We all have Prinny fans here. I'm a Prinny fan, to be honest. Then, why am I here? Because you're up to bat, sweetheart. The girls are showing interest, so I gotta make sure you're in the know. I'm so confused, and she thankfully knows this. I'm cute, yeah. Yep, I agree. I agree, Verno. Prinny is convinced that you are cute. Her voice is so sweet. Yeah, I actually love her voice. One of the things I like about Prinny. So, there's these tickets, right? When the girl is given a ticket, they pick a fella, and they get a little quality time with them. It's a way to de-stress. One moment. Okay. And I got one from Sammy herself. You're a lucky one. She's always a hot commodity. I try not to look happy. It doesn't work. I'm smiling too much. The voice actors are sick for real. Yeah, they are so good, which is one of the things I love about this game. Everything is just, I don't know, to me the closest they can ever get to perfection. So I go on a date with Sammy. Then what? Prinny laughs. Well, that's up to you two. It ain't none of my business what goes on, but I should tell you that one date don't mean much if you can't keep him keen. And how would I do that?
You really are clueless, huh?
Yep, I am clueless. I try not to look hurt. It doesn't work. I'm frowning too much. Well, one of the best ways to charm a pretty young thing is with tokens of affection. Gifts! Oh yeah, that makes sense. Glad to see you're following. Now, you know those poker chips you get for being a good boy? Of course. I'm a very good boy. Maybe the best boy. Best boy. Downstairs, we got ourselves one of them gotcha ball machines. You can use the chips in those, and it'll spit out all sorts of stuff. Stuff that could make a fellow like you all the more attractive to the girl of your dreams. Hell, there might even be something in there that Misty would want, and she's as fussy as they come. Wait, so I have to gamble for what I want? I can't just buy gifts outright? A spark of mischief gleams in her eyes.
Love is a gamble, ain't it?
Yep, it is. I agree with you, Prinny. I pretty much agree with everything you say. Who is a good boy? My dog is a good boy. She's got me there. It's just a shame I've never been particularly lucky. Well, you got everything you need out of me.
Just come over anytime.
And if you've got some dates lined up, we'll get them going. Don't be discouraged if you don't get a lot of dates right away. The girls are busy doing their own thing most of the time. Still, they can surprise you. You never know when you're gonna get your time to shine.
Got someone in mind?
Got someone in mind? Ari. But we're on a date with Sammy. So yeah, that's the intro. So basically saying, the girls want dates. Okay, now we move on to the real part. Sammy. Okay. Let us start Sammy's date. I never knew how fast life could change until I got this job. It's been no time at all, and it already feels like I'm starting to make a name for myself. My supervisor seems to like me. I'm seeing good results, and to top it off, the Sammy, wants to take me out on a date. It feels like a dream. but one quick glance at my blaring alarm clock confirms that I am in fact awake. The clock reads 7:30 a.m. I was meant to be up half an hour ago. I roll out of bed, shower, shave, and brush my teeth. By the time I'm dressed and tying my shoes, it's approaching 7:50 a.m. If I want to make the next tram, I have to hurry. I'd hate to leave the face of the island waiting. Okay. I make my way towards the station, mind racing with possibilities of what the date may hold, when suddenly I'm taken aback by the atmosphere of the island. The air of the straits hits just right, the cool wind coming off the water, taking the edge away from the warm kiss of the tropical sun. I take a long, deep breath, feeling the crisp morning air filling my lungs before I exhale slowly. You never get air this clean back in the city. Every breath almost tastes sweet. I hear the gentle crash of the waves breaking against the sand and the distant chatter of seagulls searching for the next meal. As I'm standing here, lost in the simple pleasure of the scene, it dawns on me. This feels like home. More like home than anywhere I've ever been. I reach into my pocket and retrieve the golden ticket from my wallet just to confirm it's really there. The metallic gold shine of the foil-wrapped paper catches the light as I turn it in my hands. There, smack dab in the center of the ticket, is Sammy's smiling face. She really is a star, huh? But my heart starts racing again. That gorgeous face is waiting for me. As I approach the station, I hear the familiar chime marking the tram's arrival. Alright. I hurry to the platform, stuffing the golden ticket back into my pocket. I hand my tram ticket to the attendant and barely make it aboard as the tram doors close behind me. And now we are in the tram. And guess what? We see Misty! Out of breath, I flop down onto the first available seat on the tram, which is luckily not too far due to the tram being pretty much empty. VIP guests and staff alike take the tram throughout the day, but rarely at this time. No VIP wakes up early, they're on vacation. I've barely caught my breath when I noticed I'm not alone. Sitting across from me is a small monster girl, a shark to be precise. I'm pretty sure her name is Misty, but we've never been formally introduced. She's the DJ at the club, and from what I've heard, quite the talent, although all I can hear right now is the sound of her sharp claw tapping at what appears to be Niall's phone. Are you okay? Yeah, pretty good. Just reading. That's pretty much it. I'm not sure whether she got it or whether she should have it, but the only times I've seen Misty before now, she's been half asleep and biting at my shins. So if the phone is keeping her occupied, then that's preferable. What's with a train? Do you mean train?
Hey!
Oh, okay, Misty. Take it easy. I think about trying to ignore her when she calls out to me. Maybe if I keep my head down and mind my own business, I won't get into any trouble.
Hey!
I could just pretend that she's talking to someone else.
There's no one else in the tram, asshole.
Oh, sorry, Misty. You didn't have to call me that. For a moment, I think it might be working, but she doesn't give me any chance to enjoy that lie. Misty holds the phone out to me and an eerily threatening smile stretches across her lips. Somehow, I get the impression that her short stature is no hindrance to her strength. She's still a monster at the end of the day.
If you help me out, I'll make it worth your while.
I just love the voice acting. You're friends with that blank Niall, right? What's your password? If you help me out, I'll make it worth your while. Friends is certainly one way of putting it, but even if I know her password, which I might, it would be a one-way ticket to hell if Niall ever found out I gave it to someone. You know what I'm gonna say? You know what? You know what I'm going to say. Okay.
Come on!
Don't be lame here. I'll even give you a little peek at what's on offer. Her spare hand moves down, and my eyes follow before quickly darting back up. Unfortunately for me, she totally noticed. If you give me your password, I'll even let you. Like a skilled courtesan of the exotic kingdoms, she attempts to guide my eyes back down towards her. But unfortunately for her, I am no mastologist. No man of good breeding and impeccable character could be so crass as to give up a maiden's closely guarded secrets for no more than a gander upon the melons of some aquatic harlot. Henceforth, I spare. I love this part. Bye-bye, Misty. I spare absolutely no time in swatting the siren away. How dare she expect something so lowly of a gentleman of my caliber? Harumph, and good day to her. KO, yeah, just like in one of those fighting games like Tekken. KO, KO, Misty. Goodbye. Pretty sure she still lives though. For those who are concerned, I'm pretty sure she still lives. As I disembark, I find myself walking down a winding path. I didn't even know the island had a trail like this. Usually it wouldn't be a problem, but I really underestimated how tired I would be. I'm not sure how I thought I could get away with working until 6 a.m. and coming out on a date straight after. Where's the dude's power come from? I think it's a gag. It's more of a joke that didn't really happen since I put the H content off. Something entirely different happens when it's on. But yeah, aside from that, if it's off, they are more of putting in jokes instead of questionable scenes. So, I then remember what Sammy looks like. That'll do it. My legs ache as I continue to walk through the trail, dense trees overhead making it hard to even tell how long I've been going. I catch myself yawning a lot more, the excitement of the date and my exchange with the Misty feeling like a distant memory. Exchange! You kicked her out of the tram! Maybe it's all a big joke, a way to haze up the new guy. Maybe I should have just stayed in bed. If I turn around now, maybe I can get to the station before the next tram gets here. Just as I'm about to turn around, I catch a glimpse of brilliant orange standing in contrast to the green backdrop that had enveloped me for the whole journey. Sammy standing at the end of the path, a smile on her face, waving me on. I'm not turning around. I wouldn't dream of it. Seems like this dude really likes Sammy. I will myself forward, fighting back the exhaustion to escape the trail and step out into the clearing where Sammy moves to greet me.
Hey there, handsome.
I was starting to worry you weren't going to show up. She called me handsome. I'm blushing. I thought I was ready, but nothing could have prepared me for being right there with Sammy in the flesh. She towers over me, fangs gleaming behind those plump, inviting lips. She's intimidating, but at the same time, she commands an enveloping warmth that draws me in. It's the spark in her eyes, maybe, or perhaps it's just the curvaceous, incredible body. You know, it's polite to greet a lady before you start checking her out. Immediately, my eyes dart back up. I haven't even noticed how quickly they'd started dropping. Sorry, it's just I can't believe I'm here. I didn't think I'll really get to,
Do I?
No, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm expecting to. I mean the date. It's nice to be here with you on the date. That's what I wanted to say. Hello, Sammy. It's good to finally meet you. Formally. She laughs and leans towards me just slightly, enough that it makes me instinctively back away. She must be huge and scary. It's nice to meet you too. Thanks for accepting my invitation. Her voice drops to a conspirational whisper.
Who knows? where a date might take you.
Yeah, we'll never know, especially here in Diamond Straits. She pulls away and immediately my heart is racing. Roar, yeah, roar. from a tiger, from a gigantic humanoid tiger furry. It's hard to forget that I've seen on the job. Sammy isn't particularly shy about that kind of thing. What a date means for me might be far more innocent than anything she might have in store. The images of her on the cameras flood my mind. That soft, strong body rising and falling breathlessly onto the groaning bed springs below. Is that what she has in store for me? Is that what it means to date Sammy? Come on, I thought we should start like this. What? Okay. Another new scene. She takes me by the hand and leads me over to a fire pit in the center, encircled by benches. My mind immediately leaps to every video I've seen set in a park, and suddenly my heart is racing faster. Right here? In the open? Sure, why not? I look around and there's no one else in sight. No one got off at the tram stop with me, and that trail was long enough that few people would think to come looking. We could do anything we wanted, and no one would be any the wiser. There aren't a lot of places on the island that aren't crowded or loud. I thought it'd be nice to get some real alone time, just the two of us. I'm not even sure if I can keep up with her, not like this. She's so much more experienced, and if my legs are aching just from walking, imagine how sore it'd be if I had to, I don't know, do squats. The squat rack. It's just so much to take in. She sits on the bench and gestures for me to follow. My legs are even shakier than before, but I still manage to settle down beside her. She looks at me and smiles. I think I see hunger burning in her eyes. Is that how all those clients feel when the door opens and she walks in? My mouth is dry. My palms are clammy. In the corner of my eye, I catch her tail swaying. Does that mean she's ready to pounce? It's such a nice day. Weather's perfect. The wind is blowing softly through the trees. The sun's gentle heat. Sammy's so close. I could reach out and touch her. Would she let me? Is she expecting me to? Wait, I haven't said anything. I need to say something. Yeah.
You okay, hun?
Totes. Totes? Totally. Did you just say toad? Totally tubular. I'm going to... Okay. Sammy laughs and shifts closer to me. Her knee bumps up against mine, and I'm forced to look up to meet her gaze. You're weird. You know that? Sorry. She laughs again. Who said I was complaining? A sudden warmth brushes against my arm, and my eyes snap to it. Her tail flicked against me. I met her gaze again as my eyes traveled back up. Is she closer, or am I only now really noticing how she towers over me at this angle?
So, back to business.
Yeah, we're on a date, aren't we? It feels like there's a rock in my throat. I managed to swallow it. She called us weird. You know, calling us weird, that's fine. At least she's noticing us. Notice me, senpai. Yeah. I've been so excited since you got here. We never get fresh meat. Oh, that's scary, being called fresh meat. Yeah? I'm going to show you things you've never seen before. Her voice is low and husky. There's a flirtatious edge to every syllable. My heart is pounding so hard that I almost feel sick. I should just go for it. I should take her in my arms and show her I'm a man, not a simpering idiot. Or am I looking at it wrong? Is she just waiting for me to submit? Yeah, that's it. She's waiting for me to lay back and let her get to work. She's got power in that body that's just waiting to erupt. But how can I handle that much of a woman? She's probably used to demanding, eager men that know exactly what they're getting into. I'm out of my depth, but maybe that's how she likes it. She wants to take the reins, and show me everything. Why is Sammy gesturing like that? The fantasies swirl around my mind. I see Sammy squatting. Not gonna read that. I see her straddling my waist, that curvaceous strong body pressed to mine as I'm enveloped in her warmth, and the bench struggles to contain her excitement. I see her bend over, my hands on her. Wait, what happened? I'm not upright anymore. My cheek is pressed gently against something warm and fuzzy. Oh, that's adorable. I mean, it looks adorable. When I turn my head, I'm not looking up at the sky. I'm looking up at Sammy. Her hand comes down, her fingers moving gently through my hair and across my scalp. Poppy here. Hey, Poppy. I am going to get to your date next time. But for now, it's Sammy's moment. The tufts of fur poking through her leggings tickle my cheek, and I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding.
Is that better?
I thought I lost you there. You were just staring into space. The moment is really nice. Well, actually, yeah. The dating moments here are, they're more or less wholesome in my opinion. I yawn. My head feels heavy, but that just makes it all the better when I feel the plush cushion of her thighs welcoming me down. I'm not. I sigh. I'm sorry. I'm ruining our date. Sammy laughs. You're not ruining anything. You're not ruining anything, hon. The tour can wait until another time. The tour? Wow, you really weren't listening, huh? Sorry. Quit apologizing so much. I have to stop myself from apologizing for that. It's a big island. I wanted to show you around. Oh, I'm fresh meat. She wanted to show me things I've never seen before. That makes sense. I guess I thought too hard about what this date really was. I thought you were. Sammy giggles knowingly. I know. Sorry, you're just so easy to tease. I feel like I should be disappointed, but to my surprise, I'm relieved. The weight of all that expectation and anticipation melts away, and instead, for the first time in what feels like years, I start to relax. The ache in my legs begin to fade, and my heart slows down. I can feel the warm tropical air filling my lungs, and the soft touch of Sammy's hand sliding across my head. Wow. It's Bliss. He must really like Sammy though. Thank you. It's alright. Honestly, I don't know what they were thinking scheduling you a date 2 hours after your shift. You must be exhausted. Wait a minute. What is happening? Oh no. So, I think my camera went off. Technical difficulty here. Anyway, I'll just continue to read and to reply to the comments as much as I can. Don't know why my camera went off though. Okay. Wait. Sammy works the same shift I do. Wait. Sammy works a longer shift than I do. She has her afternoon and evening shows. She works the VIP experience. And now, before her shows, she's here comforting me. When I look up at her, I can't see any signs of fatigue. She's as beautiful as ever, radiating warmth and comfort. Like, this is as natural to her as breathing. Aren't you tired?
You're sweet.
You're sweet, but I'm fine, hun. You just worry about getting some rest. But when do you get to? You've been up just as long as I have, earlier even. Since you got here first, don't you need to sleep? For a moment, her smile falters, but just as quickly as it was gone, it comes back with a vengeance. I don't need as much sleep as humans do. Don't worry about me. I can tell she's lying, but more than that, I can tell she doesn't want to stay on the subject. Silence lingers between us for a moment, but I can't let it go. Are you okay with everything that you have to do? I find my mind drifting to what I watched in those cameras, to the countless men that demanded Sammy's attention, who she answers so diligently without complaining. It's a lot, isn't it? And some of those guys aren't great.
It's work.
I don't look at it like that. It's work. You put aside what you need to put aside, and you get it done. I like giving people what they want, what they need. Wow, she's a real professional though. Her fingers move through my hair again, and I feel another day's worth of strain melting away. A thought grips me, and I can't escape it. Poor Sammy, always working. Yep, she is pretty much a workhorse, or a work tiger. Is this work? Sammy pauses. Her hand freezes against my head. After another moment, she seems to find her footing again.
If it is, does that mean we can't enjoy it?
She has me there, and she knows it. Her hand resumes its steady path through my hair, and I find myself fighting to keep my eyes open. What do you like to do when you're not working? She takes a moment to think, quietly humming with each stroke of her fingertips. The moment takes longer than I expected, but if this is the treatment I get while she thinks of a sweet little life, then I'm content. I like to go back to my room, draw a hot bath, and just soak until I feel the world drift away. I don't know why, but something about the answer tickles me enough to pull a laugh out of me. Maybe it's just how long it took to say something so simple. I guess I was expecting excitement. Out of all the dates so far, Sammy was the most chill. Yeah, I agree. Sammy was the most chill. And we have Misty there, so that's a bonus. Sammy's hand stops. What's so funny? Her voice is surprisingly flat. Whether that's because I caught her in a lie or I touched a nerve. I don't know, but I do know I have to course correct and fast. Nothing, just... It must take a long time to apply all that shampoo. There's a tense silence, neither of us speaking. Then Sammy laughs a quiet, sweet laugh, and I feel the tension melting away as her hand slides through my hair once more.
Oh, you have no idea.
But you can't argue with the results. I inhale slowly, and the gentle floral scent of her fur wafts into my nostrils. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry guys. Lavender. I exhale a soft, content sigh. No, you really can't. My eyelids feel heavier by the second. I can hear Sammy's gentle breathing, and what sounds like a soft purr as she exhales. You know, this really isn't how I expected the day to go. Yeah? I expected the big boisterous showman, Sammy. I didn't know you could be like this. You don't need a big show, just a nice soft lap to lay your head on. I hope I can return the favor. I mean, I don't think my lap would make thought would make as good of a pillow, but I'd like to help you, somehow. Sammy laughs again, a soft, beautiful laugh.
I'll hold you to it.
I'll be back at full strength in a couple more minutes. Then we can go on a real date. Oh, I'm sure. I yawn and my eyelids feel heavier by the second. Just let's keep talking. I like talking to you. What do you want to talk about? My eyes close slowly. There's no reason not to take advantage of the opportunity to let them rest a while. How about, do you have any stories about a weird client? She giggles and I can practically hear her lips curling as her smile widens.
Oh, well, there was this one guy.
He kept asking for, so Poppy and I. Her voice grows fainter as the warmth of the day and the softness of her thighs draw me further and further from consciousness. The last thing I remember is the touch of her fingertips against my scalp and her plush fur beneath my cheek. And good night. When I wake up, she's already gone. I open my eyes and find stars above me, the sun having long since finished its shift. I sit up and look around, but there's no sign of the Diamond Straits mascot. Looking forward with a date for Ari? Yeah, same. I am excited for that date, but I guess we just have to wait. Back to the story, I do, however, find my wallet laying on the bench beside me. I open it and look inside. The golden ticket is gone. A deep regret settles into my gut as I realize I slept through the entire date, and my chances of a repeat performance have dropped to 0. I stand up and find my legs more than revived. It's amazing what a good sleep can do, even if my back hates me just a little after sleeping on that bench. I put my wallet back into my pocket, and I hear a strange crumpling sound. I reach in and find a piece of paper neatly folded with my name written in a neat cursive hand. I quickly unfold it and start to read. I got called in. Sorry for not being here when you wake up. Let's meet later next time. I want you at your best. See you at the club. Hugs and kisses, Sammy. The bottom of the page is marked with a kiss. I didn't know Sammy wore lipstick. I rubbed the sleep from my eyes and I feel a strange mark on my cheek. It's the same shade. My heart races, but it's not like before. Before, I was just enticed by the possibility of getting a taste of... I'm not gonna read that, but now, it's like I'm seeing her in a totally new light. Just the idea of talking to her again is exciting. The kiss on the cheek feels like so much more than I thought it would. I walk back up the trail and get to watch as the tram pulls away from the station. I should be annoyed, but if anything, I feel energized. It's a lovely night, so I figure I might as well walk back home instead. By the time I make it back to the apartment, a thick fog is rolling in over the island. It gets harder and harder to see, and I find myself wishing there was security nearby. I then remember that, alright, that's me. Yep, you're the security guy. Going by memory, I managed to get on the right path towards my place, only to be stopped in my tracks when I spot what's up ahead. Oh no, what is up ahead? Standing in the fog, just barely in the distance, is a short silhouette. It doesn't quite look like Misty. It doesn't quite look like any of the girls from the Lucky 69. But it's impossible to tell if that's just the fog playing tricks on me. I steady my nerves and continue forward. There's no one to back me up. I've got to earn my paycheck. Silent Hill vibes, yeah, for sure. Silent Hill indeed. But you don't have a gun, and there are no zombies. Or ghosts or whatever, just adorable huge furry mascots. The silhouette figure notices me as I approach and turns to face me. It walks my direction, and what was once distant now grows close, appearing through the fog as... Wait, I have seen this. Have I seen this girl before? It's a raccoon girl, or is it a tanuki? Shorter than most of the other girls, but about level with Misty. Her hair is tied up in a messy blonde bun, and she peers out at me through thick, round glasses. She retrieves what looks to be a voice recorder and holds it up to me. I didn't expect to be interviewed.
Welcome home.
How was your date? Did you have fun? My cheeks suddenly burn. I've been caught. I didn't tell anyone about the date, and as far as I know, no one saw me receive the ticket. Could Sammy have told everyone already, or is this just a matter of public record? I'm not certain if I should tell her the truth. Am I in trouble? Or is there something else at play? Okay, what do we choose? I didn't go on a date, it was nice. What's it to you? Okay. Being myself, I'd say this. It was nice. Be very vague, but honest nonetheless. So it was nice. It was nice. Sammy's a real sweetheart when you get to know her. I just wish I'd had more time with her.
Aw, look at you.
Smitten already. Who would have thought that big, strong security guard like you could be left all blushy by a kiss on the cheek and some flattery? I'm shocked that you can even bring yourself to close the doors. Aren't we training you to keep your guard up? She certainly knows how to rain on the guy's parade, doesn't she? I've lasted this long, haven't I? She looks me up and down, and the smile returns. Is Kass and Kass the same characters? Yeah, she's basically the same. The one you saw at the ending of the nightclub mode, the one in the lab coat. Yeah, I think this is also her. Not even a broken bone on you. You're ahead of the curve. I do have more questions, though. If you can answer without stuttering, that'll really help my recording. Blush all you want, though. It's cute. Wow, she's really getting into your head. Shut up. Okay, you can stutter if you want to. Shut up.
Alright.
First question. Did you and Sammy... I'm not gonna read that. I almost choke on my own tongue. That's the first question?
Maybe.
Mumble. Into the recorder, please. No. I know. I was watching. Why is she asking then? Is this an honesty test? Then why are you bothering to ask me? That's what I basically said.
Record keeping?
Second question. Do you want to see her again? Yeah, you do. If you're just going to answer for me, I might as well just go upstairs and get ready for work.
Record keeping.
Yeah. Record keeping, yeah, sure. Yes, I want to see her again. I can't wait to see her at work, and I can't wait to see her outside of it. Happy? Seems like you're the happy one here. What's question 3? Not gonna read that. Record keeping?
Record keeping.
Yeah, record keeping. Thank you. Then yes, but only if it's not work. Alright. Interesting. What? Nothing, just interesting. Is that all the questions? That's all the questions.
Was that so hard?
Who are you? I swear I've seen you before.
You can call me Kass.
Because that's my name, Kass. Yeah, I figured. Then, why'd you ask? Because I'm gonna have to ask my supervisor about you. This is all pretty suspicious.
Let's make a deal.
So this is super shady then.
We're making a deal.
What's the deal?
You keep this to yourself.
And I give you some information that'll make you all blushy and nervous again. This doesn't sound like a deal for me. So, you don't want it?
It's a deal then.
What's the information? She walks past me, looking me up and down as she does, studying me, almost. Once her examination is complete, she stops now on the other side of me. She straightens her glasses and speaks very matter-of-factly, as if reciting something from memory. During the girls' heat cycles, they become hyper-attracted to human males with good features and genetics, or a vibe that they like. She leans towards me and whispers smugly, "I'll let you rack your brain over which of those has caught their eye with regards to you.
Just don't get too comfortable.
With your perspective harem yet. You've caught the eye of another admirer, and they're not the best at sharing." Before I can ask any further questions, she vanishes into the fog, leaving me confused, concerned, and honestly... Nah, not gonna read that. The idea that any of the girls, let alone all of them, could be hyper-attracted to me. My hand comes up to my cheek, touching the lipstick stain again. I guess that could be pretty nice. In a daze, I climb the stairs up to the room and start getting ready for work. I start to worry that all of the excitement of the day is going to make it harder to focus, but then I realize that staring at beautiful monster girls is my job anyway. It's starting to feel like I've already found my calling. Oh, that's it? Okay, let's see if my camera is okay. What happened to my camera? No, I'm still frozen. Still frozen there. So, yeah. Just gotta read the comments. She was in the first version of Honeymoon, but removed for some reason. Oh yeah, I think that's Cassidy, the one with the Colt 45 pistol. Feel like Poppy has a lot more going on than Monster Box tells us. We need an animated series on her past. Well, I think there's In Heat Honeymoon for that. But yeah, that's the most we can get. Her backstory in Heat Honeymoon. Kass' smile is so sweet. Yeah, she is, to a point, she is, I don't know, what you call that, alluring? She has that certain charm to her, Kass, but then again, she is, I don't know, kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, for some reason, and yeah, that's what I feel about Kass. Well, in that scene at least, but I don't really know her true intentions, so I'm not really sure what to say at this point. I thought Kass is a different character. Well, I think the Kass in the lab coat at the end of the nightclub cutscene, as well as and the Kass here in the dating scene is like, I think they're the same person. As far as I know, they're the same person. So yeah, that is it. So anyway, yeah, I think that covers it. We'll be taking a look at Niall's date next time. Hopefully by next week if I have the time. So yeah, we're gonna go on a date with Niall next week. But other than that, for today, we're pretty good. So yeah, that's it, dudes. Thank you very much for watching. Again, this is Angel Zero Gaming, and have a great day, guys. Bye bye.